back.
Is that solidified though? Like honestly, because when anybody talks to you about that topic, you walk through it with ease. Nothing can rattle you to even speak about it in a negative way.
What's that?
Just the collaboration or the discrepancy you might have had with him or certain artists. I'll say Drake or whoever, right?
Right.
And we do see moments where people get over that. Forgive, we let the past go. We seen this shit with Jay and Nas, not able to stand on stage. Is there ever a point where you feel like you can get to that place with either him or some other people you might have had back and forth with?
You got to realize Rose ain't really put no thought into that. It's like if you grew up and a nigga was Mormon on your block, you know what I mean? Niggas Mormon, you know what I mean? Forgive dog. Let dog shoot hoop with the niggas, man. Niggas
Mormon? Nah. No, I'm listening. Nah.
Yeah. So, you know, have we put any thought into that? Nah.
You just moving forward.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Keep hustling. You got to realize there's 6 niggas on this couch, right? 5, 6 niggas. That's just the way the game go. It won't be 5 or 6 of the same niggas 2 years from now. And if you assume that, I don't know. Maybe you niggas live different. I don't know.
A lot of niggas have that mentality though, right? Like when I speak to niggas, they have a mentality of relationships is just relationships. People are not meant to. I interviewed Buju Banton and he was saying the same thing. Like some people are in your life for just a season and they go. I don't understand what brings people to that.
And what you gotta realize is it's not that it's a negative thing.
Well, I take it that way because he said the same thing.
No, it's like when you creating with a nigga and it's genuine. It's genuine. You don't have no problems with no niggas. Niggas was in Miami. Niggas never had no problems. There was never no weird shit, no gay shit going on. It was always solid with niggas. When the shit went left, that's when it went left. Whatever that's gonna be. Whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how that go. It ain't even nothing deep. That's just how it go.
Why is it so easy for you niggas just to disconnect? That's the point. I asked him the same thing. Like, why is it so easy for like? And it is what it is. It's because like my trajectory or where I'm trying to go is so much important than that's frivolous or if it's
like
meant to
why
be, like,
you or niggas don't say I'm sorry, Flip. Why y'all don't ever say, yo, all that brotherhood shit that we was showing y'all in the videos and how we was carrying it and it was collabs every summer and it was all a facade.
But what's to say it's a facade though?
No.
Because he's saying it was never that.
He's saying it was solid.
No, don't get it fucked up. Nothing about that was fake, nigga. Nothing about that was fake. If a nigga fuck with you, a nigga fuck with you. If it's something that go left, that's when it go left.
Yeah, up to that point, it was good.
Nigga, it could go left right now on this podcast. It wasn't fake before that.
But that's where,
showing love.
But that's where I'm pushing back. It can't go left on this podcast because I'm sitting with some niggas that I've been with for 20 years. It would have, hold on, let me finish. It would have to really be something.
Yeah.
So when we hear from you, and maybe niggas are just holding it down, not sharing, but when we hear from, hey, what happened? And then we hear it,
it wasn't nothing
it don't connect. Like what I,
so niggas don't justify it.
Listen to me. That's what some things are not to be looking for the connection. You can't be looking for the connection between niggas. That's like me looking for the connection between the last weird niggas you used to do the podcast with.
Oh, I forgot about
that.
Thank you.
When you said all that,
you loved them niggas, didn't you?
You set it up.
I used to be dapping. Y'all niggas
I still
was at
love
Starbucks.
one of them.
Okay then. But what I'm trying to tell you, that's business. You moved on. And that's what you got to do as a boss. And you wish all them niggas the best. If it ain't no real pressure, you wish a nigga the best. Continue to do you. Keep winning. But once it go left, it go left.
Let me ask you. I agree with you, right? But if our foundation is really as solid as we say,
you got to realize the foundation that you talking about created on music.
Yeah,
these ain't niggas you growed up with, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, we ain't go to the ice cream truck together, nigga. I met you niggas in the studio with DJ Khaled, with DJ Nasty. DJ Nasty, hey boy, these some real niggas right here. That nigga got beats right there. That nigga sing on the hook. That nigga, you fuck with him, play your beats right now. You need a verse? I got you right now. Sing on this hook. We need you on this hook. And that can grow into something that's a genuine.
That's true.
Creative partnership.
Organic thing, yeah.
Now, if you want to think niggas eating turkey with niggas on Thanksgiving morning and all of that, it ain't like that.
That makes sense.
And what you got to realize, the business relationships that I hold high, regardless of a nigga financial status, they still intact from before me coming in the game. to niggas I've done business with. So that's not a habit of mine to shit on a nigga because I'm in a different position of power. Fuck how many records you sold. Power is something totally different.
And we don't question when real family and friends fall out. We talking about real family and friends. We see that shit happen all day, and we have to understand that. So if I just built a friendship with you off of music, and I don't talk to you on a regular basis, but when I see you, it's love. I can understand that concept of like, yo, we at this point where
let me ask you a last question for me about that. You met homie before you met French, yes?
No.
You knew French before?
Facts.
Take that back then. My question is null and void.
Well, French has been out a lot longer.
Yeah. No, I thought he knew, but for some reason I didn't.
That shouldn't matter neither.
It shouldn't matter.
My thing,
because I could build a bond with somebody that I met after this other person if we align more than the other person.
Yeah, but if his reasoning, like he said, was because of what happened in I met this nigga. This is my man's. I have a deeper relationship with him than this one, and you fuck him over. I might not fuck with you because of my relationship with this person.
True, but it don't matter who I met first.
That's peace.
So what I'll say, because I ain't gonna harp on this too long either. But what I will say, right?
Hey yo,
one of my favorite rappers and one of the realest niggas I know in this game, Royce the 5'9". He has these bars, and they're about loyalty. And the bars are, I'm like royalty around y'all. I'm down to fall with niggas I feel are as loyal as me, which is probably why loyalty is my downfall. You, right, when I look at when you kind of get into these back and forths.
Facts. I enjoy it.
They appear, but listen, underneath all of this biggest boss shit, they appear to be like loyalty plays for you. Like on the album when you was going to Birdman, that was, yo, I didn't like what you did to a friend of mine.
That's what it was. Simple.
With the Drake shit,
simple.
You mentioned the French shit.
Simple.
And these are all people that you met in the music business. So I'm like, I don't want to downplay those relationships. Like you can ride for niggas that you met in the music business. Like, do you feel like loyalty is something that gets you in the shit?
Not really. Not really. It is what it is with Rose. You know, the underdog in the music I write, that's what I feed off. So if a nigga didn't do nothing to me, I might just wake up one day and initiate
and
some
still
shit.
said it.
Yeah, it's like that. The music I make and the way I move.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
you understand that more than anybody.
I understand that part of it.
Yeah. If you look back to your past and how you approach some of that shit and some of the
Anytime I was beefing or at war with some niggas, I was just the dick. I wasn't repping for nobody
not really.
else.
You may have just initiated it.
You just initiated.
Yeah.
But you following your heart. You following your instincts. You know what I'm saying? That's most definitely
it's
what
good.
it is for me.
It's good to do that after you're up.
Why not?
Already. When you're down and you're trying to follow your heart, that shit could go awry fast.
Make that road a little rougher.
Is there ever something that you addressed in the past, and maybe not, but throw the question out there. Is there something you ever had to address through music or through interviews, something that you just wish you just never even addressed, that you would have kept behind the scenes and just handled quietly?
Not really. Not really. That's one thing. It's all about lessons in life. Whatever you go through it, you could think it's a loss, but it really be a valuable lesson that you could apply to something else. So once you get right here, it ain't no looking back. It ain't no regrets. It was what it was.
All right, I got
Keep going.
I got a question that we talk about up here quite a bit. You and Meek, I gotta ask you in front of my face. I'd be a phony nigga if I didn't ask.
Why not?
What's happening with y'all?
That's still my little dog. It's still my little dog. You got to realize, man.
What made you ask that question?
That's my little dog and will always be. Y'all niggas got to know. You got to look at Meek and know. Meek is a very emotional, quick, whatever it is. But the nigga the love is still genuine. It's still there.
Wale?
That's still my dog. We just was figuring out what date we was gonna pop out. He just ended his tour, so we gonna swap out and pop out.
It's fine.
Is there a shot in hell that we get another MMG project?
it's a good opportunity for that. You know, me and Meek just released the
Just dropped
project
it. That's what I'm
2
saying.
years ago, and Wale, you know, the family is still there.
Wasn't enough
You
Wale
just want
on
to
it.
see niggas you just want to see niggas continue to climb. You the leader, lead. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Lead, my nigga. Take off. Take that shit to wherever you want to go. Whatever you need, hit me. We here. Everybody get that opportunity. Every man deserve that opportunity. Yeah.
If somebody, my guy Dub too, that's my man though.
Gang, gang.
That's my man, Big Dub.
Welcome back, guys. We are back with another video. Now, today we're going to be breaking down this Joe Budden and Rick Ross sit-down that they had, where they pretty much talked about industry relationships, conflict, and the current stance of a lot of his relationships with other artists. Now, some key takeaways from this discussion, specifically when it came to industry relationships, right? Now, Rick Ross maintains a pragmatic view of his professional associates. He explains why he often builds genuine creative partnerships. He doesn't define these deep personal friendships. He compares the process to business, noting that he can pretty much move on whenever he left because his primary focus always remains on his trajectory and growth. Now, when asked about past discrepancies with other artists, and this was the most interesting part, Ross emphasized that he doesn't dwell on negativity. He views these situations as part of the game, stating that he doesn't let these issues rattle him. He clarifies that his past collaborators were genuine at the time and not a facade, but he stresses that he prioritizes his own business interests, right? So he's pretty much saying that, hey, look, all these relationships that you have seen, none of them have been fake, right? It was never a facade. It could have been genuine for that moment or genuine in that short span of time, but sometimes people just fall out. And you have to keep going. You have to focus on yourself and prioritize the business, which we know, rappers are brands, right? So they don't have time to pretty much sit back and say, well, me. They got to keep going, right? This is pretty much what Ross is saying. Now, when it comes to loyalty, Ross rejects the idea that his beefs were driven by misguided loyalty. Instead, he describes his approach as following his own instincts and being the underdog mentality that fuels his music. He notes that he doesn't feel obligated to fight battles for others and typically initiates his own conflict on his own terms if it's necessary. So he says he's pretty much explaining that he doesn't do anything out of loyalty. He does it because he wants to do it, right? Sometimes he may feel a way, and maybe he wants to express that way, right? Now, he also talked about his relationship with Meek Mill. Now, Rick Ross confirmed that him and Meek Mill do remain close, referring to him as his little dog, which, that was interesting, right? Because, they had the whole little fish, big fish thing going on. But he emphasizes that their relationship is genuine, and he also indicated that they're currently working on collaborating with their schedules, and hopefully we'll see them making music again or something like that, keeping the door open for future MMG products. Now, he did speak on other stuff too. He spoke on Wale. He said that him and Wale had a good relationship. And he did say that there could be a small chance that we could see MMG get back together. Now, Ross differentiates between deep personal bonds and the professional partnership he forms in the studio. He explains that while he builds genuine and organic creative collaborations with other artists, he doesn't necessarily view these as lifelong friendships outside of the industry, right? So this is something that we see. There's friends and then there's industry friends, right? Some things are just business and it's not personal. Now, Ross emphasizes that his loyalty is reserved for those that he has long-standing history with, right? Noting that he is currently sitting with people that he has been close for over 20 years. Now, moving forward, he also clarifies that if his professional relationship goes left, he doesn't necessarily hold a grudge. He views it as part of the business and focusing on his own trajectory, kind of like I said earlier, right? So Rick Ross said a lot of stuff during this interview, and honestly, man, Rick Ross plays his character really, really well. But let me know how you guys feel about Rick Ross. I know he is dropping an album soon. I think it's called Set in Stone. I did hear that there's a lot of disses on that album. He's going to be dissing a lot of people. But hopefully we do get an MMG album in the future. I think that will be great for them to reunite and actually drop something. But jump in the comments below. How you guys feel about this interview? How you guys feel about Rick Ross? I'm out.